I'm just a shop window lover, a gigolo. My love's for sale, and I want the world to know. I'm just an escort for sentimental ladies whose charms have faded and left them long ago. Just while you may gigolo, the night is waning. At dawn tomorrow, you will wake and find gone is the glitter. How bitter are the memories you've left behind. Handsome gigolo, dressed up just for show. What a wasted life I've been leading. Dancing till the dawn, youth and future gone. Love has passed me by unheeding. Just a soul for hire, to the highest buyer, cast off when they tire. Tomorrow, love may come, it may go, leaving handsome gigolo with a heart that breaks with sorrow. La da 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 dee, la da 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 da. Oh God, la da 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 dee, la da da, la da 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 dee, la da 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 dee, la da 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 dee. Tomorrow, just a soul for hire, to the highest buyer, cast off when they tire. Tomorrow, love may come, it may go, leaving handsome gigolo. With a heart that breaks with sorrow.
Thank you very much. No, I haven't done myself a mischief. It's these tights. Last time I buy a pair of trousers from Ronnie Corbett, I'll tell you. Actually, this is the traditional mime outfit, ladies and gentlemen, and of the French mime artist. And I thought, as we did have that lovely Parisian set, that I would like to do something typically Parisian. You know, like make a salad. Well, I've got the French dressing, haven't I? No, right. But this actual outfit was invented by the very, very famous mime artist in France called Marcel Meursault. He was like Marceau, only more so. And he invented this complete outfit. The white face, that was to separate the expressions, you know, the eyes and the mouth. The short sleeves, that was to separate the gestures that he could make with his hands, you know, and all that. And these tights, as I said, which he used to separate the men from the boys. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tonight then, in honor of Marcel Meursault, I would like to present the famous mime that he did. He invented it, actually, because he came home one night at about 3 o'clock in the morning and he tried to get into bed without disturbing the wife. And that's how it originated. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I proudly present that very, very famous mime from Marcel Meursault. I've already started him, and you can't just... Look, I haven't finished this one yet. Please don't go. I was just about to say, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Anka. Yeah, get.
I wake up in a cold sweat to a clock that says it's only 3 a.m. Thinking that I felt you when I really only dreamed of you again. I'm clinging to your pillow like a drowning man that holds on as I feel a flood of memories rushing in. And I flash back, oh, back to the time you were mine and we lived in a love song. And I flash back, oh, chasing the sun, we would run with a dream we could grow on. Everything that we touch turn to love. My cigarette has burned down to my fingers, and it brings me back to now. Searching through the ashes for the answers to the where, the why, the how. Did I ask for too much loving, or did you want too much freedom? Did we both want more than heaven would allow? And I flash back, oh, back to the time you were mine and we lived in a love song. And I flash back, oh, chasing the sun, we would run with a dream we could grow on, grow on. Summer days running in the rain, winter nights swimming in my brain. Time you were mine and we lived in a love song. And I flash back, oh, chasing the sun, we would run with a dream we could grow on. And I flash back, oh, back to the time you were mine and we lived in a love song. Here's a song I wrote for Frank Sinatra, and I thank him. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear and state my case, of which I'm certain. I lived a life that's full, and I traveled each and every highway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and I saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, but more, much more than this, I did it my way. What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say all the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. That record shows I took the blows, but did it my His bunch songs were recorded when I was, well, the same size, you know. Oldie goldie time. 1958. I'm so young and you're so old. This Diana, I've been told. I don't care what they say, 'cause forever I will pray. You and I will be as free as the birds up in the trees. Oh, please stay by me, Diana. And they called it puppy love. Thank you, Donny Osmond fans. I guess they'll never know how a young heart really feels, and why I love you so. Put your head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby. Would you kiss me once, baby? Just put your head on my shoulder. I'm just a lonely boy, lonely and blue, and I'm all alone, got nothing to do, and I'd like to hear somebody say that I'll give you my love each night and day. You are my destiny. You share That's what you are. The secret way you hold my hand to let me know that you understand the wind and rain upon your face. Breathless world of your embrace, your little laugh, your half surprise, the starlight gleaming in your eyes, remembering all these things. All of a sudden, my heart sings.
Ladies and gentlemen, anything you can do. Thank you. Right, thank you very much. Here we are then at the game part of the program, and now I'd like to introduce, first of all, our three lots of couples. Would we have them on here, please? Joanna, lovely to have you. Who are the first couple here tonight?
Well, we have Mr. and Mrs. Norris from Abingdon.
Yes, and their names John and Anne. Let's have a look at this. John, hello, John. How do you do? Hello, Anne. How are you? Listen, John, Anne, nice to have you with us. John, I think you're an engineer. It says here, what sort of engineer?
Industrial engineer.
An industrial one. And you work as a sales assistant, do you?
Yes.
That's your job, Anne. Well, I tell you what, if we have the ladies over that side, go and sit over there, would you, Anne? And I'll introduce the next couple. We'll have John over there. We've got the names here, so they won't get mixed up. Right, the next couple is Sue and Dennis. And what are they, Joanna? Sue
Mr.
and Dennis
Mrs.
Griffiths,
from
right.
Hounslow.
I see. So Dennis, he's a clerk, and Sue is a housewife. Is that, you like to be known as a housewife, Sue, do you?
Well,
You're going to beat him at his own game, are you, tonight? Right, well, we hope you do. You take a seat there. Right, the last couple then, Beryl and Leon.
Mr. and Mrs. Turner
Right.
from Basingstoke.
I see. Hello, Beryl. How do you do? Nice to have you. You got friends in tonight?
Yeah.
Have you? Lovely. Nice to meet you, Leon. Now, you're a warehouseman, it says here. And it says that Beryl is a machine operator. What sort of machine, Beryl?
Flex writer.
A what?
Flex writer.
I'm not going any further than that. Right, you sit down there, and you sit down over there, Leon. Right, now, we'd like to start the game. Could you take those, Joanna? We have, as you know, we have the games above the girls' heads and the games above the men's heads, and it's up to the girls to choose a game for the men to play, and then vice versa. So let's have Beryl. Would you like to pick a game that the men can play, first of all? Sailor? Sailor?
Yeah.
Sailor. Right, could we have two of the men forward then, please? Dennis, let's have Dennis and John forward. Right, now this is a game, I think you'll like this. You've all heard of tying knots. Yeah. It's quite simple, right? Well, all you have to do is put this round your waist, tie it very tight. We'll have that one round your waist, John. Let's have you over here, Leon, just for a minute. Now, the idea is, in this game, we want you to tie a reef knot as quickly as possible, right? It's very, very simple. John, Leon, you stand in the middle because you're the bloke who's going to get knocked. Then Beryl and Leon. Turn around and say that to the front. He's the one who is going to be tied into this reef knot. Now, I'd like to stretch out as far as you can. That's it. Lovely. Now, put your hands behind your backs. No cheating, no hands. Right, we're going to start the pendulum at the back. And don't forget, these pounds are going to be ticking away, and it's pounds of money. Right, now, as quickly as possible. You can help them, Leon, if you would. Right, starting now. A reef knot. As quick as you can. Hold the rope up. Hold the rope up. That's it. That's it. Where do you go now? You go under it. Who goes under what? No, you don't move your fold. It's him. It's funny. Get underneath. That's it. Now, John, where are you going? It's your turn. Pull it tight, tight, tight. That's it. And that's one more. No, it's another one, because that's a full reef knot. Right, Dennis, go. Watch it, Dennis. You'll do yourself an injury. Right, underwear. Who goes underwear? Lovely. Going through. Pull it tight and stop now. Very good. Right, you make your way over back to your seats. Lovely. You've won £62. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, £62 is now going to charity. That's how much the men have won. So it's now the girls' turn. You've got to beat them at their own game. All right, Beryl? Let's have the rope on. Put these on again, would you? Beryl, you put that round your waist there. And you put that round your waist too. And Anne, you stand in the middle here. And as I said, I've got a better idea. You go and sit down. I'll be in the middle here. Now, why not, eh? Now, don't forget, as quick as possible, you've got to tie a reef knot, starting from now. That's it, as quick. What? That's me chin. Where are you going? Look, no, where do you go? Underneath, no. That's it, as quick as you can. That's it, put your legs in. That's right. Pull it tight, is that what? Done it. Look, underneath, go head first. No, I don't think that's it. Through it as fast as you can. Time's money, Sue. Quickly, where you going? Underneath there. That's it. Quick as you can. That's one. Just one more. Quickly. Yes, over the. That's it. Into your head. That's it. Over as quickly as possible. That's it. And yes, you've done it. Stop it. Oh. They've done it in, well, they've taken 37, but it's £37 now then that goes to the girls. Right, so it now means that the men are now in the lead. They've got £62. The girls have only got 37. But don't forget, add them together. You've got 60, 70, 80, 90, £99 to charity. That's not bad. Right, let's have John. Select one of those games, John, would you?
Grocery.
Groceries?
Grocery.
Oh, I see. Right, could we have two ladies then? Let's have Sue and Anne. Would you like to come forward, Sue and Anne? That's a very simple game. Stand up here. Now, all we want you to do is to pick up one of the oranges or one of the bananas or the bunch of grapes, put it into your other hand, pass it to your friend. She puts it in her other hand and puts it on that table. Simple as that. Then pick up the next object, right? Now, you just measure out how far the tables are away. They're not very far at all, are they? So get ready to do it. Are you ready? Yeah, hey, just a minute. You need a shopping bag, don't you, really? Could we have the shopping bag on, please? Oh, that's better. Yes, just put it down here. Thank you very much. Now, both of you, step inside there, if you would. Thank you very much. Lovely. Bend your knees up as far as you can. Now, there's a zip at the top. There's also a hole in the side. Are you in there? You're all right. Put your hand out that side. Put your hand out this side. Now, move forward a little. Now, on the word go, don't forget. Not yet. You might be a vegetarian, but this is not the time yet. All right. On the word go, don't forget what I said. You've got to pass it from this hand to that hand. Now. Here we go. Stop. No! Listen, you way all right. If you can do it that way, quick and do it. And the other one, pass it. Hey. You're supposed to do it round the... Right, that £60 goes to what in your stock? The zip stock, is it? That's all we need. That's all. Just a minute. So, yeah, you're right, it's stuck. Can you get out through the little hole at the side, please? All right, just a minute. Don't mind your heads. Here we go. That's it. Both of you now step out. Hello. That wasn't the way to play it at all, you know that? Right, out you go there. Let's have the men now. Let's have Leon. Let's have Dennis. Right. Now, it's going to be quite easy if you do it the right way, Leon. But not on the outside. You have to pass it, you know, with your hands through it, right? In you get then, Dennis. Lovely. Put it up. That's it. Do the zip up. Now, you know what I said? You've got to pass the vegetables over from one side to the other. Duck right down. That's it. That's all you have to do. Just pass all the vegetables down, one at a time. Are you ready? Now, just put one hand out. That's it. Now, in your own time, from the left to the right. Are you ready? Go. From the left to the right. That's the right to the left. Pick it up then. Try picking it. Find the table. Where's the table? Here we go. Lift it up. Oh, hang on, stop it! 63 seconds. That's very good, that. That's good. Right, that £63 goes towards the men. Now, altogether then, there's £122 for the men. There's 37, there's £100. That's better. Now, the men are in the lead by £22. But don't forget, add them both together, there's £222 to charity. Right, let's have a game from Sue. What game would you like to select there? Valley, musician, Sue? Musician? Right, well, let's have the music. Let's have Dennis. You'll like this, Dennis. Can you play some sort of musical instrument? Not a thing. Not even the linoleum, nothing like that. Could you bring those out then, please? I think anybody can really play those. Try it. Just try it for sound. Ready? Great big one. Big as you like. Sort like that. That's it. Lovely. Now that's all we want you to do now. You haven't won £100 because we want you to do it now and burst this balloon at the same time. Go. Yeah. It's never been done. Right, let's have the girls out. Come on, Sue. Last time. You can try this. Would you like to try it? Right, could we have the cymbals, please? These are too big for the fellas. There we are, the cymbals for the men. Right, okay, bring the balloon in. Right, Sue, quickly. No time left, all right? Kill it. Break it. Now. Now. Go on. 94, that's cheating. It must be cheating. But ladies and gentlemen, there's 92 there. Onto the 100, that's 192 plus 215. Now work that out quickly. That's £407. And ladies and gentlemen, that goes to charity for this week. I'd like to thank all the contestants. The men will get a commemorative sort of mug, and the ladies will get a consolation prize. We'll see you in 2.5 minutes' time. Bye. Smashing. Look at it. Lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, when a fella gets engaged, there comes a time when he has to sit down with his fiancée and talk over a certain problem. And the problem is, he is getting married to her and not to her parents, especially if they're posh. And there's a lovely way of explaining that. It goes like this. Now we're agreed that we're in love. We'll have to face the la-di-da, the eye wash, all of their fancy pantomime. I love you very much, and so I won't boo and hiss when your father reminisces. I'll stay calm, I'll play it cool. The runs he used to score and how he won the war cross me heart. But I'll have to grit me teeth when he goes on about his rupture. I'll be polite to your mother, I'll come all over la-di-da. I promise hearty toasts and risky jokes. I love you very much. I'll sit and boo with your gruesome Auntie Susan. I'll play calm, I won't stare up. I'll let your tetchy uncles get me grap across me heart. But I shan't get shirty when they say I look peculiar. I'll be nice at the wedding breakfast. I'll be la-di-da. So help me, those hearty toasts and risky jokes, I love you very much. So help me, I'll force a laugh for the flaking photographs, so have no fear. I won't turn tail, and I won't run amok when the females chuck confetti in me ears. And cross me heart, love, I'll keep off the pale ale when we're off on our own. No more la-di-bloody-da. So help me, we just won't have the time. We won't have time for such fancy pantomime. I love you far too much. I love you far too much. Far too much. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present the Black Theatre of Prague.
Well, I'm worn out. Do you know I keep going limp? I do, I think it's the rhubarb. Do you know, the other day... How are you, Jack? All right, I found the brooch. Do you know, the other day... I sat at home the other day and I just put these dumplings in the pot. And I thought, now what shall I do? I think I'll make a few fairy cakes. Who knows, a lorry driver may come in when I was there. I've got ever so giddy. And I sat there, you see, and of course I had trouble with this leg, you see. Now, you know I used to get it in my arm, well, it's gone now to the leg. I thought, well, I'll just have a little sit down with my leg up and have a stiff glass of Sanatogen. And I had someone at my door. I said, who can it be? Who is at my door? Is it the milkman? Sterilised Stan? Trying to force his yoghurt through my letterbox? Or is it the window cleaner, Peekaboo Pete? With a dirty chamois. Anyway, I said, come in, I cried. It was Everard. He came flying in. He said, have you seen my snorkel? I said, not for a long time. I said, what do you want it for? He said, I'm trying to raise something for the vicar. So I said, well... I said, what on earth for, Everard? He said, well, he's got woodworm in the cloisters. Well, I've heard of having a cold in the Cotswolds, but I've never... I mean, actually, he's marvellous. I've got the worms. He's marvellous. Stage hands, their hands are everywhere. Do you know... No, I mean, he's marvellous for the church. The things he does for the church, you know. He really is wonderful, Jack. He really is marvellous. I mean, you know, he does all the collects jumble and all that, you know. And Bob a Job Week, I mean, the things he does, you know, for 10 pence, nobody else would do. Slack Alice would, but nobody else would. She's gone out with her red hat on. Anyway, I've got them all here tonight. Apricot Lil's here. Once a week Nora. Non-stick Nell. They're all back here. They're having a spiritualist meeting. Actually, Slack's marvellous at that, you know. Do you know she gets messages from people that haven't gone yet? My hair wants washing. But, you know, the other day... I wasn't very well, you know, because, you know, I mean, actually, you know, being a funny age, I go all limp, you know, I do, you know, like that. And I went, because I'm not kidding, and Everard came in and he said, and he was all flushed in the face. He was all flushed, and Slack was with him. She had this trouser suit on, too tight for her. Looked like she'd been lagged for the winter. So I said, well, I said, you're all flushed in the face. What's wrong? He said, well, he said, I've just come from my lesson. I said, you're never going back to your ballet class, because he does all ballet, you know, Jack. You know, but he let it go. He said, no, he did. I mean, his sugar plum fairy was marvellous. And his nutcracker suite was the talk of the business. And he's got a gold medal for doing the splits. But anyway... And he said, I'm learning the art of self-defense. I said, what a lot of rubbish. I said, what have you got to defend yourself against? I said, look at the years you're in the territorials. I said, I've never anything like it. Well, he said, no, he said. I mean, in these days of mugging, it's nice to know that you can handle a man if need be. He said, somebody might have it in for me. I thought, well, he's right. Because he does a lot of potholing, so... He said, why don't you have a go? Well, you know me. I mean, I'll try anything once. Twice if I like it. So I thought, well, I'll go. I said, who does all this? He said, Madame Blower. He said, Blanche Blower. He said, she got a place next to the laundrette. He said, go. Well, I thought, well, I will, because I love all that karate and, you know. So I thought, well, I'll go. Well, I went and I rang the doorbell. This woman opened the door. She was a very big woman, and she was about 60. She was very big. She had a bikini on and white pumps. And she had a tattoo with Mother here on Blackpool Tower. And yes, she said, "What do you want?" She's very, no, she liked that, you know. "What do you want?" I thought she was going to kiss my anorak. I said, "I've come to learn the art." She said, "Who sent you?" I said, "My friend, Everard Farquhar-Harson." Methodist. Well, she said, "Come in," she said, "come in, come in." She said, "Now, have you ever felt the need to do this sort of thing before?" I said, "Well, no, not myself." I said, "But a friend of mine on HMS Ramrod. What a common band. So, you know, it's a very good thing to do." So I said, and I, you know, she said, "I think it might do you good." She said, "I think it might open new doors for you. Come in." She said, "Now, come in." She said, "Now, into the vestibule." She said, "Now, I want you to go into the other room and change, and I'll put the mat down, because you have to wear special things, you see. You have to wear, you know, I told you, didn't I?" And so I came out, it was like is it a kimono? I felt like Madame Butterfly. Well, I came out and, now first of all, go over there to the bar, the other side of the room there, put your hand on the bar, and I want you to cock your leg up. I want you to cock it as high as you can. I said, "I haven't cocked my leg up since before the Blitz." She said, "It may bring tears to your eyes and a lump to your throat, but I think you'll be all right." Well, I cocked my leg up and I got it very high. I thought I must write and tell Lionel Blair. Well, now she said, now do it with the other leg. She said, "and stop looking at yourself in the mirror." Now, she said, "Pull yourself up to your full height and breathe in and fly at me." I said, "I've never flew at anybody in my life. I felt like it, but I never have." She said, "Don't be silly now. Come along now. Fly at me." Well, I flew at her. Do you know, before I could say Noel Gordon, I was up. She'll murder me. I was upside down. My head was there, one leg was there, the other leg was there. I said, "What do I do now?" She said, "Make a wish." I didn't have to have stitches anyway. I'm in all right sense. What do we do now, Jack? Should we do a number? A song from my long-playing record? "Love Your Beard." You're like Walter Brennan. Or was it Ward Bond? I can't remember. Should we do the one about the things I've lost, or one about Everard or Apricot Lil, or should we do the one about the aches and pains? Do you like that one the best? Do the boys like that as well? You all like it, do you? Riff-raff. All right then. We'll do the one about the aches and pains. He wears a wig. I get it here. I've had it there. In fact, I think I've had it nearly everywhere. I get it in the morning. What a common fellow. I've had it late at night. I don't know what comes over me. I go all limp and white. And oh, the pain. And oh, the strain. And Jack, I think it's coming back again. I've had the flu, like people do. I get the sniffles and my nose, it goes bright blue. I've taken all the medicine, just like the doctor said. I've rubbed on so much ointment, I keep sliding out of bed. What shall I do? I wish I knew. Oh, the agony that I go through. I feel a twinge. It's going to rain. I've got the collie wobbles coming back again. It starts down by my wishbone, and goodness only knows It only takes an hour till it hits my parson's nose. I've had it here, I've had it there. Yes, I think I've had it every positively, every definitely, everywhere. Why have you brought that bird out here? What are you doing here, following me again?
Why, he's one of your followers.
I know he's one of my followers, and he's ruined 2 of my television shows, hasn't he?
No, he hasn't.
You dirty bird. Now listen. Listen here, Trader Horn. We have got to come to some arrangement about this. Now, Rod, I'm willing to pay you £2 a night to keep that. I'm willing. Oh dear. I'm willing to pay you £2 a night.
Yes.
To keep that bird out of my sight.
£2 a night?
£2 a night.
Well, that's not really very much, is it?
It's enough for me.
No, because he's been training very hard.
Has he?
Haven't you? Because he's got a nice new trick.
Has he?
And he wanted you to be the first to see it.
I can hardly wait, Rod.
Well, that's the reason why we've come here, to show you.
Well,
yeah.
Will he do his trick then, and will you get him out of here? No, I'm serious, Rod.
If you really want us to go.
I loathe this bird. Now, get him out. It's no good doing that. That doesn't wash with me. Yeah. I could stuff that bird myself, I could. Roll on Christmas.
I just thought if perhaps we showed you the trick, you know.
Well, what's he going to do then?
You might be impressed.
Well, I hope so. What's he going to do?
Well, come here.
Do you reckon he's going to have a giddy?
Listen, you see, he's learned how to skip with his little legs, you see.
Oh, dear. Ginger Rogers never need worry.
No, he's all right, and I thought perhaps if you've got a rope, I'll show you how he skips.
You mean I've got to go and get a rope?
Yes.
More walking about.
Well, it won't hurt, will it? This is his best trick, and he's been practicing it all night long. Have you got that?
Shrimp boats are a-coming. Here then. Ah! Why do you control him then? I can't see why you can't have a budgie like everybody else. Carting that thing about.
It was a budgie when I bought it, and it just grew.
All right then. 1 potato, 2 potatoes.
Not with a trained animal, you don't. Everything's got to be precise.
Precisely. What's he going to do?
Right, now, would you get the rope in a precise, straight line first, please?
It's wicked with this bird.
Whilst my assistant is getting this rope in a precise, straight line, you got to listen to this bit, because you see, this is what happens here. Because when I say that he's going to jump underneath the rope, you see, he does. He goes right in, you see. And when I say go, that's right.